All right, guys. Chef Todd, this is my beautiful wife, Six the Goddess.
Hey, guys.
Tonight, couples in the kitchen. We're doing a vegan shepherd's pie, completely meat-free, completely dairy-free. So we're gonna go ahead and start by getting these potatoes in the boiling water, and then we'll move on to the next step. All right, my wife is over here cutting up the potatoes. For this recipe, we're using some smaller white ones. If you're using the larger ones, you want to go ahead and use about 4 to 5. With the smaller ones, you can get away with about 7 to 8. We're going to cut them up, get them in the pot, and then boil them for roughly around 15 minutes or so until they're like fork tender.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and start on the gravy. So to start with the gravy, I just put a few tablespoons of vegan avocado butter in the pan. And I'm letting that kind of melt out a little bit. And then as it's melting out, I'm going to start adding a little bit of flour, a little bit at a time, so this can start to thicken and we get a nice gravy. And it brings a real heartiness to the dish, especially in the wintertime when we want, you know, warm, rich comfort food. All right, so now that I've given the flour and vegan butter time to cook down, I'm going to go ahead and add some vegetable stock to the pan slowly. So it can start to form a thick gravy. All right, so I've let these peppers and onions go for a while. They are nice and caramelized. So now I'm going to add in my veggies. So I'm going to add in a stalk of broccoli, and then I'm adding in some peas, carrots, and green beans. And I'm just going to let all these veggies cook and kind of tenderize. And then you want to season to taste. So I'm going to add some salt. I'm going to add some pepper. Once I let these saute a little bit, I am going to add a little water and let it steam for a few minutes just to really get the vegetables nice and tender, because then the potatoes lay on top of it real nicely.
Alright, so once we got them drained, I'm going to get them in this bowl. Add a little bit of butter. Avocado butter, that is. And then we're just going to get the mashing.
All right, so the potatoes are done being mashed up. We are ready to assemble our shepherd's pie. So our first layer is what, babe?
So the first layer, we're going to get these veggies, and then we're going to go ahead and mix in our gravy.
Ooh, rich.
Delicioso. All right. Go ahead and just mix that in.
All right, now let's get it in the bottom of the pan. I have this pan already greased and everything so it won't stick. So we're going to go ahead and plop that at the bottom. Ew.
Smells so good already.
Okay. Now we want to add the potatoes on top.
Right.
Okay. Let's get this action. These potatoes. I have the oven. It's preheating on 400 degrees. 400. Everything's already cooked. The purpose of the oven is just to brown the potatoes a little bit. And normally on non-vegan shepherd's pie, it would be to like melt and brown the cheese on top. But with vegan cheese, the brand we're using is Daya. They don't necessarily, it doesn't really melt like that. So it's more so just to brown the potatoes. Woo.
Yeah, so we're just going to get it in there nice and evenly.
So the potatoes are all laid in there. Now I'm going to take the cheese and sprinkle the cheese on top. And you want to get a good amount. I like my dishes to be more cheesy. So I'm pretty much going to put this whole bag on top. And now we're ready to pop this bad boy in the oven.
We're gonna go ahead and get this in the oven at 400 degrees. And we just wanna give it a little crisp. All right, so we're finally done. Now we're ready to taste test.
It looks so delicious.
I know how you like these corners, baby, so I'm gonna make sure I get you that.
Yeah, look out for me now. Look out for me. Ooh, it looks so good. Oh, that's food porn right there.
I'm trying to tell you.
That is straight food porn.
All right, babe, so it's taste test time. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, get you a little bit of everything.
Give me a small bite. Small bite.
I got you. Hold on. There we go.
Yeah. Ooh. Fire. You're welcome, by the way, guys. When you try this, you're going to love it. Another easy weekday meal that's vegan, no meat, no dairy, simple and easy to make.
Remember, 30 minutes, we get in, we get out, we get it done together. So, catch you next time. Couples in the Kitchen.
Thank you for watching.